There's a lot of excitement. It's been good for the community. I think the fans that have stood by the club for so long during Championship, to see them back in the Super League only makes it more exciting. So yeah, it's a good buzz around the club.
Starting off fresh, it's pretty exciting. It doesn't happen often these days at that level. So that's why the excitement's around the club, because we're starting fresh. We're back in the Super League, so we want to do well. This is the group we have now, and we want to remember that, and we want a successful year because of that reason. So yeah, we're pumped.
When you're starting from fresh, especially with coach and background staff and players, it's really exciting because everyone that's coming in is, like you said, is new. It's a new group. Obviously, you've got players that have still been there and they're excited as well. But I think as a whole, having that new opportunity to get back up to the top league and put some games together and give back to the fans what they deserve to have. Bradford's like I said before, an unreal club that's got a lot of prestigious history, and I think coming into the Super League, it's going to be tough, but it's one of them challenges that everyone's really excited to get involved in, especially the coach.
There's a lot of new boys within the team, coaching staff, which only further helps that excitement. And I think the training standard that we've had during pre-season has been really good. So I'm looking forward to the pre-season games ahead and to see how we go this year.
Having players that I played with previously at different clubs, that helped the decision, and Kurt, the coach, and there's a lot of things that made the decision pretty easy for myself, and like you mentioned, the success they had, so, and not just the club but the fans, mate. So we want to do them proud, and we're super excited.
Obviously, no team goes into this league wanting to finish bottom. Everyone's aiming for playoffs. Everyone's aiming for top of the table. So we're no different. We've worked hard. We've recruited. Aggie's done a really good job in that sense, and like every team will have done, they'll have had a tough pre-season and worked hard, but come playing time, it's time to put into motion what we've been practicing.
I feel like at the moment we've put ourselves in a good position, but you won't really know until you start playing some footy and get the fatigue in your legs. So exciting for this year. Pre-season's the games are just around the corner, and we'll soon see where we're at.
Before Christmas, I had a venture out to Odsal, and it actually brought back a bit of memories because I played a few games there when I was younger, and obviously you have watch games there, especially the Wigan, the Bradford games, the Leeds, Bradford games. They're unreal games, and you want them derbies, you want them really good quality games back in Super League, and we want to try and give back, like I said, give back to our fans because they deserve it. They've been in the Championship for a little bit now, and to be in first flat rugby league again, it's unreal, and that's something the group and the coach and we've all spoke about. We're not just going to come into this competition just as another club. We're going to come in and we're going to compete week in, week out.
The Bulls are the champions of 2005.
Yeah, we've been told about the history, the rivalry between Leeds, the stadium. We've learned all about that, and it's exciting. I'm more excited to see the growth of Bradford, and to hopefully get us back to getting them big crowds into Odsal. Being back in the Super League is exciting. We've got a lot of work to do, a lot of hard work. For us as leaders, we've got to set the standard at training first and foremost, and then off the back of that, hopefully, we can win some games.